Hello and welcome back to FT Business School. The creation of downloadable teaching videos known as Massive Open Online Courses or MOOCs was meant to make attending business school unnecessary. That proved to be a lot of hype. I'm here with Doug Shackelford, who before becoming Dean of UNC Kenan-Flagler was the first Associate Dean of the Business School's online MBA program. Doug, studying at business school is expensive. It involves a commitment in time. Aren't people going to just go online in the future?
Well, I think there'll always be a place for residential schools. Our experience is that we've got some students who really enjoy being able to come and spend a couple of years with us. We've got some students also for whom they've got a great job, they're on a really good career path, and our programs either at night or on weekends, or our online program, which reaches students anywhere around the world, that's the right fit. So it depends on where you are, what your situation is, as to what program's the right program for you at that particular time.
And what have you learned now about online education? What works and what doesn't? What's the sort of ideal sort of, the word blend is often used of online and physical meeting?
Well, I think the word blend is exactly the right one, and that's the one we use a lot. What we found is that we teach in three formats. So what we do is that if you think about one-way communication or a lecture or so forth, we take all the lecture material out for our course and we put it in the computer. You can watch that at any time. So in our typical course, we have about 2.5 hours of lecture, one-way communication to watch each week. And you also will have your readings, your homework assignments, your group projects, that kind of thing. Then we have a third part, second part of our teaching is you come to class. And we limit it to 15 students plus their instructor. We call it the Brady Bunch, everybody face on the screen. And in that, it's just a regular class. After a couple of those classes, you feel like you're in a small seminar. There's all two-way communication, so cold calling, discussion, cases, presentations. And then we get our students together at the end of every quarter. I'm here in London because we got our students this weekend in London. And we get together there for things that we haven't figured out a way really to do well in either the asynchronous form or in the live classes. We get the students together, case competitions, those sorts of things, every 90 days.
I see. And is there a difference between the kind of student who would study at a business school or those that would use the online?
In many ways, the students are quite similar. But again, I find that for some students, one form works as better than another. I've learned I have questions I ask students who are considering coming to business school. My first question is, are you interested in a world-class education? Because that's what we're going to provide in all of our MBA programs. The next question I ask is, do you like your job? And if you've got a great job and you're on a good path, it's probably very costly to quit that job and to come for a couple of years. If on the other hand, that's not where you want to go, you want to change career paths, so forth, it makes a lot of sense perhaps to leave, go to the MBA program, relocate, start afresh. But if you like your job, then I oftentimes say to students, there may be a program across the street, evening program, a weekend program, go to that one. But we find that some of our students, that's not possible either. They got more flexibility. They may be on the road, they may be in places that there's not a program readily available. The online program is a great option for them.
I see. So it's a lot about maybe whether you're looking for a career or job change.
That's right.
Or you want to stay somewhere. If you stay online is a good option.
That's right.
People worry about the future of business schools. So we have seen business schools either merge or even some close. But is online the threat to business schools, or is it going to be the opportunity?
I think actually what we're seeing is that the experiences we're having in online have been very positive, and they're actually impacting our residential, our full-time program. So we're learning things in the online space we're then using to change our full-time program. For example, some of the videos and asynchronous material we've created in the online, we're now using those in our residential program because they're superior to the lectures we use there. So I think what we're really seeing is that technology is transforming all of our programs and bringing us to a better place. So I believe we're going to emerge with better business schools as a result of using technology, which is exactly where we should end up.
Thank you, Doug. Keep up to date with Business School and Analysis. Go to ft.com/business education.